Well, hello again, and welcome to the first tutorial in a set of videos about the world of e-commerce and setting up your own online store. Now, there are many different ways you can set up your online store, and if you're a budding entrepreneur, you can do a lot worse than following these videos and seeing the way you can go about it. There are many ways you can do it. There are different kind of e-commerce tools and different kind of payment providers and websites and all manner of things you can use, and you can use them to sell anything from books, CDs, clothes to digital media that you might have created yourself. So the next few videos we're going to look at the way you can set up your online store, and we're going to use a few different tools to do it to show what the differences are. But for the main bulk of what we're going to be doing, we're going to be using a tool called Prestashop. But before we get into that, what you need first of all to run any kind of online store is you need an e-commerce system, you need a payment provider, you need a website, and of course a domain to go with it. The website and the domain are obviously fairly clear. A payment provider, it could be something as simple as PayPal or something more sophisticated than that you may have got from a third-party vendor or even your bank. And you need an e-commerce system. And through these videos we're predominantly going to look at the e-commerce system to start off with, because that's the brains of the whole operation. So what you see on the screen here is the website for a company called Prestashop, and they are an e-commerce system provider. There are many others. There's OS Commerce and Magento and many others, and we're going to come to those later on in later videos. But we've chosen Prestashop because it's a quite gentle way of getting into the systems, but also feature rich. And to give you an idea of that, if I switch to another screen here, this is a demo site that I've set up with Prestashop. It's got dummy information in it that you get out of the box, but these are the kind of features that you can expect to get out of your e-commerce system's back end. This is not what your customers or your visitors would see, but it's what you use to actually drive your e-shopping system. And in here you've got a dashboard with your key information, the catalogue of the products, those kind of things, and many other options in there which we're going to go to when we actually set this thing up. But I just wanted to give a picture there of what the kind of things you can do at the back end. The shop itself can be made to look any way you really like. It just depends on how much into the design you really want to get. Once you've decided to get something like Prestashop, so I recommend you do as a test piece, and you've got your website and you've got your domain set up, I would suggest first of all is setting up a little test folder on your website, and you can do that for any means you want, but normally you FTP into your web server and create a spare folder, call it demo or shopping demo, whatever you want to call it, or you can set up a separate domain just for testing purposes if you're feeling flush. So there's many different ways you can do that. The first thing you need to do then is to actually download this set of tools. Now I've already done this, so what you need to do is go to this website here, which is just prestashop.com, and in there somewhere on this page you will find the download options. Let's have a look in here with download. There we go. So you'd select download. Important thing about this system is it is actually free. You might be wondering, why is it so good if it's free? Prestashop make their money by selling themes and add-ons and extra modules into the system, which, depending on your taste and preferences, you may or may not need. But out of the box, it's got quite a large number of features, and you'll probably find that's good enough to get started with. So what you do is you go download now. You might have to register, that kind of thing. You get to watch a little video, and you get to configure your store. The other way they make money is by offering their own hosting, but you can use your own, it doesn't matter. There are some prerequisites which we need to go over in a moment, but if you have a new website that you've ordered in the last year or two ago, you should be okay. And you see at the bottom of my screen there, do I want to save Prestashop from Prestashop.com? Save that, download it. It's not big, it's about 20 meg in size. And once you've done that, let me bring in my other window here, you'll end up with, wherever you saved it to, you'll end up with a zip file. What you then want to do is you want to right click that, extract all. When you've extracted it all, you get a folder structure like this. You open it up, you see there's another Prestashop folder inside there, and in there are all your Prestashop files. What you then want to do is take all of these and copy them to the folder you've created on your web server. If I show you how I've done that on mine, we at Edison House have a demo website called edisonhousedemos.org.uk, and in there I've created a folder just under it called Prestashop. If I open that up, appears my session is timed out, but then I've copied everything up from that folder. Once you've done that, then you're ready to go, and we can install it, and we will do that in the next tutorial.